Hi everyone, for Community Therapy TV, you're watching Hot Nugs, the show with hot questions and even hotter nugs. Today, our guest is Scott Lynch. Scott is the founder and managing director of Community Therapy, the largest multidisciplinary allied health organisation in the Hunter New England Health region. Scott, welcome to the show. How you feeling?
I have always loved the Hot Ones show. I've talked a big game, and now I'm very nervous with how spicy it is hitting my nostrils.
It's already, you can really smell it already.
You really can.
How are you generally with spice?
My wife and I have a running joke. When we get Thai, I get a spicy dish, and each time we wonder why.
Right, okay.
So we'll see how I perform.
All right, let's go. Cheers.
I want to make sure that I give it a good go.
That's nice. Have you had lunch?
I haven't had
There we go.
That's just nice. I'm going to finish all of that.
So in the early days of any business, you'll do anything to appear more established and professional.
That's a good question.
Tell me about hiring cars in the early days for mobile visits to replace the leaky old
That's a great
Corolla.
question. The best story I have here is that when I started CT, I drove a 1992, very reliable, but very rusty red Corolla. And I had a significant partnerships meeting really early on in the business with a wonderful residential aged care provider. But I was so nervous with them seeing my car that they would think I'm not the real deal.
Yeah.
Yet, like clinically, I was really confident in my skills and my knowledge of the sector. So I hired a nice Toyota Corolla new model from Hertz for the day.
Nice.
So that when I parked in the car park, no one saw my dodgy car.
That's what you're going to do.
But yeah, from there, we've always been expanding our fleet because we provide mobile visits. So expanding our fleet for our team members that do, lots of kilometres and across the days of the week has been important, and we're looking forward to getting more in the CT fleet.
Good stuff. How long did you keep the red Corolla after you hired it?
The red Corolla died an honourable death
Yeah.
of around 300,000 kilometres.
That's a great song.
And was scrapped to a small fee for scrap metal.
Yeah, okay. Beautiful. All right. On to the next.
Nervous.
That's nice.
That's fun.
It's quite enjoyable so far. Nice early stages.
I like that one a little bit more.
Yeah, me too.
It's fun.
Yeah, this is good. We can do this all day.
Yeah.
So you're a big systems man. Systems are important to help things run smoothly as you get bigger. Tell me about the post-it note system you had back in the early days.
Where are you getting these questions from? I think very early on, allied health it just wasn't really a thing at scale across the community sector. So when I started CT 2016, 2017, this really wasn't much going on. So that meant systems and software were very focused on bricks and mortar clinics for allied health, like physio clinics, etc. So this concept of in community healthcare, you're helping somebody across a journey and usually supporting them a lot longer. So there's sort of stages of their journey. So, and it also more of a concept of a wait list. You're often, private practices don't always have a wait list from the structure of their services, but community services often do due to the demand. And so to begin with, when we would receive referrals, we would just have it on a sticky note and know when we would do allocation in our weekly meetings, we would go, well, these are the people that we need to allocate. And then that eventually moved to a more digital project management system of how a referral is received and tracked, and we can set due dates and communicate over time. But that's a funny question. Most of our when you look at a lot of our processes, you can see their origins to even how we used to invoice. We used to print out a calendar. Shout out to Alicia, in our admin manager and executive assistant. She'll remember we used to, like in the real early days, print out and like cross off when and then shred the paper.
Yeah, wow.
We've done our invoicing for the
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, it smells good. Went all in. It's good.
That's good.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah,
That's actually delightful, that one.
that's the best one so far.
That's beautiful. Well done, Mark's hot sauce.
So it takes a lot of sweat and effort, excuse me, to grow a business to this size, especially in healthcare. Tell me about this streak of the most days you've worked in a row.
Wow. Yeah, it was a period of time that I did at least 100 days in a row with 12-hour days. So, and I think the trend, I was like working weekends at like our partner residential aged care facilities and doing community visits and doing invoicing and payroll at night and system building and just jack of all trades, master of none. I think my biggest problem over time is I just love being a physio. I love being clinical. I just want to be out there seeing people all the time. I still do. Like team at CT know that. Like I just love being clinical, and that led me to like my biggest challenge, and still is. I held on to clinical probably far longer than I should have in my role, because I tried to then manage everything by just doing more and more and more hours until I'm like, hold on, I've worked like 4 months in a row without a single day off, and felt fine because I loved it. But what I've found through my journey so far in leadership is in doing that, I held on to like processes and systems and responsibilities that would have given others opportunities earlier to have more fun in their role and not to be bottlenecked by me. So I'm really focused on these days of facilitating and enabling things across the organization, and being really careful with like stepping in and thinking I'm the messiah that's going to do something better.
Yeah.
It's largely because I just love it and I want to be involved, but I need to support and facilitate others to love it just as much as I do, and then live vicariously through everyone's happiness. It's pretty true. Really hard.
It would be if it's anything you really want to do the most. It's just hard to.
I just want to see everyone.
Yeah.
And help everyone.
Yeah. Can I do so much?
That's a good question.
Cool.
And to load it up, I'm going to be generous.
What you use one?
Smells not great. I'm going all in.
I didn't really get enough of that one. I do.
Don't mind it. It's all right. A little bit of a tail or something. That's all right. Good. Yeah, a little bit.
Sounds like it's grumming a little bit.
Yeah, it's emerging. It's emerging on the palate. It's letting me know I'm here. And I'm dangerous.
I can
That's actually quite nice.
Okay, that is pretty good.
That's a good level. Like I'm here, but I'm also your friend.
Yeah.
With flavour. Because sometimes like spice takes over the flavour.
It becomes pain.
It's just a loud person at a party.
Yeah.
But that's like, I could hang out
Bold.
with that. I could hang out with
Yeah,
that.
you could. What do you think is your biggest weakness professionally and something you'd like to work on?
Oh, wow.
Hard one.
Hard question.
Yeah.
Spicy question.
Spicy.
I think I alluded to it before in my role as managing director, I still probably bottleneck processes and systems or get involved with projects more than I should, out of a good place of really loving and wanting to help everyone and everything. But that creates a problem because I will load up being involved in too many things and then not be able to do everything well.
Yeah.
And then that will create bottlenecks for people. And it'll also make it difficult to do the full remit of my role. Risk management and strategy, strategic planning, operational planning, new business partnerships, good ideas, etc. So that's a journey. It's hard. I'm working on it. Everyone gives me feedback on it. Our COO gives me feedback on it all the time in our one-to-ones. So everyone does, which is great. We've got a great culture of feedback, and I'm working on my problem area a lot. So, but I don't know if that's not a unique thing. That's, I think, what most people do. Yeah. We try and do things to the best of our ability, and this concept of like delegating but not abdicating your responsibility is something like I continue to work on.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know whether to just go all in or nibble. Which one's
I just nibbled, but I probably should just have a crack. Ooh, okay.
I'm all in. A little bit there. I don't know how much they compound on each other. I'm getting warm.
Yeah, I'm getting toasted.
It's not like, okay, it's on my tongue.
Yeah.
It has
begun.
stepped up.
Right, let's cast our minds back to the year 2007.
Okay.
I'm sure some of the folks at home might remember a certain iconic campaign by the RTA.
Interesting.
Involving speeding. I have a little image here. What can you tell me about this?
Where did you get
Who was that guy? I think, because I recognise that guy.
That's me.
as him.
A little bit younger.
But I remember this guy before I met you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember this ad. I remember...
This ad.
Yeah, this ad.
This ad.
Tell me about this. How did this come about?
I was in uni, and one of my...
Look at that nice young man.
Look at him. You'd trust him. One of my best friends worked in like a marketing agency, talent agency, and said, oh, there's this... They're doing interviews for this RTA ad or something. They've got this van, and it's set up on the road in like Newcastle somewhere. Should just come by and like, for the fun of it, just interview. They're all like actors and things interviewing. It was a complete stitch up. So like I went in, and I'd never done anything like this. And I sit in this van, this big white van, and in there's this recording camera and a plastic white chair. And they're like, sit down. Okay, what we're going to do is just like have a conversation with you, and then we're going to get you to act out driving. I was like, okay, this is random. So they're just chatting. What do you do?
Did you know what it was before this?
No.
I didn't tell you what the concept was.
Just come along for some fun, as you do. Yeah. They're just chatting what you do at uni, and they're like, okay, well, we're just doing this speeding ad, so we just want you to like pretend that you're driving in this white chair. I was like, okay. I was like, and like being so silly, like drifting off the chair. I think I almost fell off the chair at some stage, and then they're like, right, thank you so much.
Kid's got it.
And I was like, okay. And then like literally left, and I think my mate and I just laughed, and we went to lunch. And then the next week they're like, yeah, we'd like you to be on it.
Wow.
I was like, random. And so this was all filmed at Carrington.
Oh, okay. Wow, true.
And there was like, it was a whole thing, streets blocked off, like tents where all the actors were. There was food prepared. You basically sit there all day eating with people whilst you wait to be called up to film. There was a fella renting that, I think it was like a blue Commodore or something. He was getting paid for us to use his vehicle. So he just sat there all day just going, please don't crash my vehicle. And so I remember getting in the car the first time, there's like cameras rigged up everywhere, and we're all in there. And the first time they got me to drive it. And so I'm driving it, and like the ad was about speeding. All the streets were closed off, everyone. It was very safe. And they were like, go a bit fast around the corner. And I went a bit fast around the corner, and they were like, no. they put it up on a semi-trailer, so they didn't want the risk. So the rest of it was us sitting on top of a semi-trailer, pretending we were driving, with all of these cameras around us, and then a stunt person doing the actual drift.
Right.
So
I wonder if they use the take of you on the trailer or on the road, I wonder.
I think probably the trailer.
Yeah, okay.
So we had to like pretend we were drifting, and I had to like, look here and do this, and we just did, multiple just driving around, very specific of where they wanted the hands and everything. And then it aired for a long time.
Yeah.
It was on billboards, it was on TV. Sometimes we'd go to the movies with friends and we'd come out and they're like, he's in here. I'm like, oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it was a big campaign. I remember seeing it for years.
Kept like getting renewed.
And people would do this. Like it was a big
To me.
Yeah, right. Did you ever get like recognised by randoms?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Like that's the guy.
That's the...
This is the guy who was trying to
Awesome. Very good for a young male.
That's unreal. There you
Big
go.
mistake. That was good. They just brushed it off, and I think it was an effective campaign. Like it opened up the conversation.
Yeah.
Even amongst youngsters, it was very topical, and people were like, "That's not cool."
And like there was humour
not
about it.
cool.
It wasn't like a lot of speeding ads are very serious and like
It's
scary.
open to the combo.
Yeah.
Whereas, and I remember amongst mates, people like the conversation did start to change of like, it's not that cool.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. Like, and now I'm a dad with a young boy, and I'm like, yeah,
exactly.
young boys do dangerous things.
Yes. Let's see it. What do you think is an underrated quality you think people should look for when hiring someone?
Ooh, building. I think often in recruitment, we're looking at like really specific questions and answers, and that's in any job, clinical especially, you do want really specific questions to know people's like technical knowledge. It would apply interviewing you about film and video and social media, etc. You want that technical knowledge, and you want to tick that box, but you really want to tick that like cultural box too. Mission, vision, values, that alignment of, and there's really good research around that of like a human's enjoyment with their job and their career is like really linked to how they see their connection with like mission, vision, values, purpose over time of an organization. And there's a big responsibility of a company to have that embedded in their recruitment processes of this person may be technically brilliant, but is it really indicated that they love this area of work? Or is this just something they want to do for a little while and then move on to something else? So like we support older adults and people living with disabilities to live enriched and meaningful lives. That's what we do. So when we're recruiting and we're interviewing, we really want to know, like, do you love supporting older adults? Do you love supporting people living with complex disabilities, medical conditions, in the community, driving in your car, connecting with people? You need to love that.
Yeah.
And that's not always a part of a process. So we try and, I think sometimes we're probably focused maybe all on that.
Yeah.
And then we've had to bring in more technical questions. And so just having a really good mix of that is really important.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I have loaded it.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells bad. Fagan. Oh, it's bad. Oh,
That's just awful.
I put it all on my tongue too. I want the real experience, and it's so bad. Oh,
It's not a good experience.
it's like, oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm real hot.
Oh. It just tastes awful as well. It tastes like,
Oh, did you put it on your tongue?
yeah.
That's
I didn't
bad.
do as much as you went hard as,
Oh, it's bad.
yeah. Woo.
I'm just waiting for like it to peak.
Mm.
It keeps going. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's grim. All right. You started an organisation that has the colour blue very much ingrained in its visual identity.
Oh my God.
Blue cars, blue polos, blue walls. Despite this, you remain a firm and passionate Queensland supporter.
Oh, you can't do it to me now.
When will you accept your true allegiance to the state of New South Wales?
I can't speak right now.
Have a think about that one. Whew. It gets worse as well, doesn't it?
It's this building, and every time I speak,
The hot air.
it's like it gives oxygen to the fire. Oh. So I don't want to.
Be careful with your eyes.
I'm not doing it. I'm just letting them run. So, Queensland. I'm going to do this for my country, my state. I want to make it firmly clear. I want to make it clear that I was born in Queensland, in Townsville. So that is my origin, my state of origin.
It is.
Oh, I
Condolences.
love New South Wales, but my heart and my blood is from Queensland. And this year was another great year. And I'd like to say to you,
Yeah.
who posted a devastating photo on social media
Put it up.
of our team representing New South Wales. I'd like to shout out to Emma and physio team, the other Queenslander. We'll see everyone next year.
Yeah, we will.
Notice how the New South Wales is drinking a lot of army milk. Not me. Favourite is tough. Haven't even wiped my tears. That is bad.
That is grim.
I've got a headache. Oh, my eyes.
Cool. Okay.
I will note that I've just done an industry webinar for Sport at Home for 105 minutes straight and walked straight into this. And then we have the Business Hunter Awards after this.
Yeah, big day.
So, we'll see if I make it.
This resets the whole thing.
Oh, it doesn't smell good. How is it?
It's better than the last one.
I'm so worried.
That was actually okay.
It's like there's no taste buds left.
Yeah.
That the bomb was as bad as you made it out to be.
Yeah.
If not worse. It's just like a steady climb and quite enjoyable. Like, that was okay. And then just nuclear.
Yeah. Literally.
Oh. My tongue feels burnt. How bad, it was so bad breathing in. It's
And
like
then the
oxygen,
exhale would like.
and the fire just like grows, and
Yeah.
you don't want to breathe, but you have to breathe, otherwise.
There's no escaping.
Oh,
Okay. When you think 10 or 20 years down the track, what do you hope people will say about the impact CT has had?
I was actually asked this question twice in the last week, and sort of like, are you proud of where CT is and my involvement in it as founder? And 100%, of course. But I more said I don't always like feel that sense of personal pride. Oh boy, I'm just really proud of like team, and it's CT is not a me thing. It's a collection of everyone. We're all responsible for our mission, vision, and values, and who we are in the community. And I always feel like we want to be this bright blue light in our community. And when people see our shirts, see us on social media, see our cars, should be that sense of like, they're good people.
Yeah.
Like, I would trust the care of myself, my loved one, my older adult, my grandfather, my grandma. I would trust the care of someone living with a disability with those people because they are caring. They genuinely love what they do, and they are technically very good at what they do. It's not just okay to be caring, very important, but you also need to be a brilliant clinician, a brilliant healthcare administrator, delivering accounting services in healthcare. You have to do in a different way. You have to be able to have caring conversations. So in 20 years' time, we might be bigger, we might have done different things, more team members, supporting more people, but it is about how every single person that we support, how do they feel?
Yep.
So that they go, I feel supported, that was a great healthcare experience, and importantly, all of our team members now and into the future should feel supported, valued, feel like they can build a career, build a legacy of like, I was part of that.
Yeah.
Like, amazing. So
Cool.
that's how
All right.
I can hardly speak.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, Scott, you made it. You made it to the end. It was an easy journey up until about here.
Shout out for you for actually doing it.
We did it.
Me.
It was my pleasure. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Do you have anything you want to tell the people? Any things you want to shout out? Any things you want to plug? Any person you want to shout out to the folks back
I would
home?
like to shout out the whole aged care and NDIS sector at the moment, because whether you're an older adult, person living with disability, family member, people working in the sector, there's a lot of change going on in NDIS and aged care. Change management fatigue is real. Know that it will get easier as the changes settle down, and when you're feeling fatigue from those things, eat some spicy wings, do something fun. That's sort of the reason why we're doing something lighthearted, is we just want to break through and, you know, open the conversation of different things, of we're all people. And yeah, just talk to people. It's been Are You Okay, you know, day, week, this week at the time of recording, and good conversations to open up if you're struggling with the change management in the sector.
All right. We did it.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.